Hey yo, what's up guys? It's me again, and I'm back for another video. And this time, it's actually gonna be like my um, Godzilla movie and, basically my Kaiju movie and TV show collection so far. Yeah, because I got so much. I mean, if you watch older videos from 2000 and 2011 or 12, you probably would see that I posted a bunch of Godzilla content, and I still sometimes post Godzilla content, but not as much. I just haven't really been showing my movies that much in recent years. But anyways, yeah, so let's get started. I mean, of course, you already did see that I did unbox a movie of Godzilla, which is called The One Time, but haven't showed you my full collection though. So anyways, let's get started with the first movie. First movie is the very first one, Godzilla King of the Monsters, but in Japan it's known as Gojira. Yeah, I mean, of course they do have the original Japanese version, which is just Gojira, but I don't have that, specific copy, the Japanese version copy. I just have the Americanized version with, I think, yeah, with Raymond Burr, I believe. Yeah. Because you see, yeah, see Raymond Burr. Yeah, this is the black and white movie, of course, the one that started it all. Because yeah, the original version, the Gojira one, that just has like only Japanese actors, but this one has an American actor. But yeah, it's a pretty good movie. I believe mine's is a bootleg because when I looked at DVDs, that are basically of this version, they don't look anything like this. It says Mac Film Works presents, but then when I looked it up or try to look up other copies like this, yeah, it doesn't really see anything like that. Doesn't really show the disc being like that. And plus the way the paper, cover looks, and just the way how this casing, it feels like it's definitely a bootleg copy. I bought this at a train show though. I also have the other movie Godzilla Raids Again, which has Anguirus, but I don't have the VHS tapes with me. And I do also have Godzilla 2000 VHS, but I don't have it with me neither. So I obviously can't show you those, unfortunately. But hopefully when I do get DVDs, copies of those. And yeah, I'm going to try doing like chronological order though, when these movies have been released. But yeah, of course, you already know I got King Kong vs. Godzilla, the original. Yeah, from 1962. I said in the last one, 1955. No, 1957. No, that was a big mistake. I didn't mean to say that. Obviously, this movie came 1962. But yeah, obviously, I love this movie. I watched it recently. I mean, of course, I rewatched it recently because I've been rewatching a bunch of these Godzilla movies and other stuff. Yeah, but it's definitely one of the best crossover movies from the early days. But yeah, the new one's also pretty great. And let me see. Yeah, this one, Ghidorah, three-headed monster. Yeah, of course, some of these Godzilla movies, like they'd be focusing more on the other kaiju, not Godzilla himself fully. So they'd be like having the titles be based on the other kaiju. But yeah, this is pretty good too. The movie itself, though, is not actually black and white. It's just showing black and white pictures here. It's a pretty good film, though. Haven't seen it in a long time, though, because I have been watching the kaiju movies that much like that. Except now I started recently to do it again. Yeah, so got this movie too, Terror of Mechagodzilla. Another Godzilla movie that does not have Godzilla's name, just himself. Has Mechagodzilla be the main focus. Of course, there's also the other movies, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, and then Mechagodzilla 2, and against Mechagodzilla, but I don't have those yet. But yeah, of course, this is like where Mechagodzilla impersonates the real Godzilla, and of course, Titanosaurus is in this movie. Yeah, awesome. I know this is technically, not a movie, it's a cartoon. But yeah, the original animated series, Godzilla. Some of these movies are actually bootleg copies. Like this one is a bootleg copy. I remember me and my dad, we bought this from a person that used to make bootleg copies of movies and stuff. Yeah, in the flea market. Yeah, it's a pretty good series though. It's by Hanna-Barbera, the guy who makes all those other cartoons like the Flintstones and Johnny Quest, which is why it has like the similar style to it. Yeah, and they make a bunch of other stuff too, like Scooby Doo. Yeah, pretty good series though. I love the series. Okay. I mean, I know this is not Godzilla, this is King Kong Escapes, but I didn't show this earlier when, after I was showing the Godzilla versus Kong, or, King Kong versus Godzilla. But yeah, King Kong Escapes. King Kong, Mechani Kong. Yeah, this is actually loosely based on the cartoon of it, which I will definitely be showing. I watched this recently too. Yeah. This is also a bootleg version of the movie, but I still like it though. It's a pretty good movie though. Yeah, because I bought that at flea market one time. And the cartoon is right here. As you can see, another bootleg copy. Because obviously the real DVD would not look like this. But it's pretty cool though. It's got nothing here. But just the picture of the show. I love this show too. This is made by Toei. And of course they actually, use this series to, make the movie loosely based on this series. Toho ended up making the movie, of course. But yeah, it's pretty good though. I think I'm starting to not, be in chronological order again, but it's okay. Also, but yeah, here's Ultraman, the DVD. Just the first 10 episodes. Yeah, I've been watching Ultraman again. I already watched the 10 episodes here, but I'm also keeping up watching other episodes of this version, because I actually do have the whole collection of this series, the original. But yeah, of course, I had to go watch this again because the show is pretty good. One of my favorites from back then. Yeah, and here's the full complete series. Yeah, see, it's got every single episode though. I mean, it doesn't show here, but look at all these discs though. Only like 4 discs in here. See? Yep. Yeah, I ended up buying this like years ago from a Godzilla collector that I used to buy from. And I used to go to a store a lot when I was a kid, but I haven't been doing that in recent years. Last time I've been to a shop was 2019. But yeah, trying to go there one day again. Okay. So, guess I would go ahead and show this movie. Yeah, double feature of Gamera. Gamera versus Gurren, Gamera versus Jiger. Yeah, of course I bought this around the same time as King Kong Escapes. As you can see, the similar casing, green casing, but this is also, a copy too, not an official release. But still good though. Yeah, this is the only Gamera movie I have, like only Gamera movies currently that I have. I don't have any other Gamera movies, but I plan to get some in the future sometime, but, don't know when though. I'm not that familiar with Gamera compared to how I am with Godzilla, to be honest. Okay, now we're gonna probably go to the Heisei series. Well, actually first, I forgot to show this off. We got Johnny Sokko and his flying robots. This show is similar to Ultraman because, got a giant hero character that's like, silver and red, just like Ultraman, but he's a robot while Ultraman's more of an alien. Yeah, but yeah, the kid, he's the one that tells him what to do, and he does it to save the Earth and whatever. Haven't watched the show, but I'm planning to. I mean, I did watch the show, but I haven't watched it in a long time, so I'm planning to watch it again at some point. As you can see, this is also not an official copy. Yeah. Yeah, so now here's the Heisei series. Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. Double feature with Godzilla vs. Astoria. This is actually my first Godzilla movie I've bought from Movie Stop back in, 2000. I think it was 2011 or whatever, or 2012. Or probably 2010. Yeah, this is the first movie I've ever bought. But yeah, I watched Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla a few months ago, but I haven't watched Godzilla vs. Astoria in a long time though. But yeah, this movie is definitely what made me get into Godzilla though. Yeah, pretty good. And now we have this triple feature: Godzilla and Mothra: The Battle for Earth, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, and Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah: Giant Monsters All Attack. Yeah, triple feature, pretty cool. And of course, this one's from 1992, 1991, and 2001. But yeah, I've recently rewatched Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah: Giant Monsters All Attack the other day, because I want to try watching the old movies again because I've been focusing on other movies recently, like more modernized movies, like the MCU or DCU or whatever. But anyways, I've been also focusing on the modern Godzilla movies from Monsterverse too. But now I'm watching the older movies again. Yeah, and we also got Godzilla versus Biollante. Yeah, like during the time that this was made, this is like the first time I ever got on DVD, as you can see, it says right there. Because apparently, I think it was like 2012, it finally managed to get a DVD release. I don't know why it took that long. But yeah, apparently it did. Yeah, it says 2012 right here that this is when the movie was finally released to DVD. It took that many years, but I did get this as a Christmas present before, back in 2012, I believe. Yeah, because I did get a bunch of movies of Godzilla for Christmas at times. Yep. I still need to collect most of these Godzilla movies. I still have a lot to catch up on. And here's the Godzilla movie that mostly everyone does not really like. I do. Godzilla 1998, which the character is known as Zilla now. But at this time when the movie was released, it was known as Godzilla. But like Godzilla 1998, yeah, I can see why people didn't like him, but I actually do like the movie. I rewatched this a few months back too. But yeah, I still like the movie no matter what people say. Yeah. This is definitely, like a more, fully CGI movie that came out around the time. Because most of the Godzilla movies back then were just CGI, no, were just costumes. But that was like the first, CGI in American Godzilla. But yeah, I like Godzilla 2014 better, but at the same time though, Godzilla 1998, you gotta admit it has more screen time. And that's what makes it a little bit more better. So yeah, but now we're gonna get to the series, Godzilla 1998, Godzilla the series. Yep. Everyone likes the cartoons better than they like the movie that was based on, because it felt more like a Godzilla series and Godzilla related material. But yeah, this is like the first thing of the series I gotten. Yeah, I like the series. I do definitely do think it's a little bit better than the movie. And basically, this acts like a sequel to the movie because the original sequel was canceled. And there's gonna be a trilogy, but then they canceled it because of the bad reviews. And now we got this DVD, Godzilla the series, Roots of Madness. Yep. As you can see, shows every single episode in this thingy. They also have like a complete series one, but I don't have that yet though. But I would definitely like to get the complete series at some point. And have another one of the series again, Monster Mayhem. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one where, see all these characters that are being introduced, or that's the thing though. Like that's why a lot of people like this movie. These shows better than the actual movie, because the original movie didn't really have any characters being introduced. Just had Zilla and the babies, and that's it. But anyways, yeah, look, got King Kong from 2005 by Peter Jackson. Yeah, I really recently watched this movie again too, because it's been a long time. Yeah, it's like 3 hours long, the most longest movie from the time. Yeah, it's definitely one of the best King Kong movies. Of course, the originals will always be good. Yeah. And now we have like one of my favorites, Cloverfield. Yeah, I really do like this movie though, because this is like during I never watched it during the time of release though, but I like how the creature is just interesting and the movie's just interesting. It's a found footage film and whatever. But yeah, as you can see, it's also another bootleg. I got in the flea market one time. But yeah, I recently rewatched it, and I just like seeing the movie because I just think it's pretty interesting, and the creature is just cool too. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, yeah. There's supposed to be like a sequel that was supposed to be coming out like before, but they didn't actually make it. But they actually did make other movies that are kind of part of the same universe and have the same name, Cloverfield, which I'm gonna show you now, or at least one of them. Yeah, here's this movie. I also rewatched this the same day that I watched Cloverfield. Because these movies, even though they don't really have much to do with each other, at least they still part of the same universe, part of like a Cloververse. And has John Goodman, and it's a pretty good movie though. This has like different vibes compared to the first movie, but still pretty awesome. And of course, there's also Cloverfield Paradox, which I don't have that DVD honestly. I haven't even seen that movie, but I knew that does have like the Cloverfield monster, but like a different version of the Cloverfield monster though, which is one of the reasons why I want to watch that movie and get the movie on DVD. But I don't know when that'll happen though. But I did hear recent news that there's gonna be an actual Cloverfield sequel one of these days, but we won't know when it's gonna be releasing so far yet. But let's get back to the video with the collection. Of course, we have Godzilla 2014. Yep. I love this movie. Like I remember watching it when it came out in theaters. That was pretty awesome. Yeah. It definitely was, a lot more of improvement compared to the first American Godzilla. Of course, I do like Zilla, and I do like the movie and whatever, but, I just like how this has more faithfulness to the original or the design. But, of course, I do like Zilla as its own kaiju and, everything like that, and its own monster movie, too. But, yeah. And of course, I do think Godzilla 1998 did do the monster screen time better, which is one thing I do like more about Godzilla 1998 compared to 2014. But yeah, I mean. And of course, we have Kong Skull Island. Yeah, I remember watching this in the theaters too. That was pretty awesome. Yeah, I recently watched the Monsterverse movie since I eventually did get Godzilla vs. Kong, of course. Yeah, these movies are just awesome. Yeah, but of course I like Godzilla more than King Kong, but I like King Kong too, though, because I'm a big fan of kaijus and monsters. But anyways, yeah, we got Godzilla King of the Monsters, not the original, the most recent version from 2019. Now, I didn't watch this in theaters, and obviously I didn't watch Godzilla vs. Kong in theaters because, from back in 2019, I just didn't, have anyone to take me to see it, or no one offered to take me to see it, so. But yeah, at least I did watch it on DVD, though. But yeah, this is also a pretty great movie. Yep. And now the final movie, Godzilla vs. Kong, the one that came out recently in 2021. Yeah, I really did have to get this movie for my collection because I got all the other Monsterverse movies, so I had to get this one. But yeah, this is definitely the rematch we've been wanting for like a long, long time, though. I'm just glad it finally released. But yeah, the movie was definitely even more better. I mean, I did like the original, but of course, I like how this one has like a more better realistic take compared to the original movie, because the original movie is obviously just costumes and everything like that. But this one has a more realistic take since it's CGI and practical effects. But I do like practical effects though. But everyone mostly likes CGI nowadays, especially modern day people like me. But anyways, yeah. I was so happy to, finally be able to watch this movie, even though like I couldn't watch in theaters. I just watched that at home on HBO Max when I had it. But yeah, I'm glad though I finally collected all the MonsterVerse movies though. But I still need to collect all the main other Godzilla and King Kong movies and whatever. But anyways, guys, I'm already done with my collection, showing you the collection. It's really pretty big collection, as you can see. But wait a minute. Also have this PSP Godzilla, Final Wars. It's a DVD for, PSP. Obviously, I can't watch it at the moment, though, because I don't have my PSP with me. So, you know, had to get the real DVD to watch it if I want to watch it on full screen. But anyways, yeah, that was just my whole collection of Godzilla movies and other kaiju movies and monster movies in general. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.